What's up, Teen Talk fam? It's your host, Deshaun B. here with.
Your boy DJ Daddy in the building.
Miss KK.
Your boy the Juice.
So shy.
And Serenity.
And look, y'all, it's time for us to have a Thanksgiving foodie debate. We're going to be debating some of our favorite Thanksgiving essential items and seeing exactly which some of these items will make it to Thanksgiving and which one will not. But just to start us off, Social, what is your favorite food to eat on Thanksgiving and why?
All right, here we go. So my favorite food is dressing and turkey ham. Dressing because, well, I don't know why, but my grandma makes like this really bomb dressing, and sometimes my auntie makes this dressing that has seafood in it, and I'm a seafood lover. So it's just amazing, and it's so buttery and warm. The ham is like, I have pineapples on top of it, and it's like crystallized. Like, it's like it's
glazed.
Yeah, glazed. There you go.
Right. It do look like it's crystallized though.
And it's like, and I don't know, that's just like my favorite go-to Thanksgiving. I put the ham in my dressing and warm it up, and I just eat that for the next 4 days. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so you said the dressing has seafood in it.
Yes.
Okay.
It has lobster.
That's new. I never heard of that.
Yeah, my auntie be making it. It be real good.
She hooks it up.
Making like a small pan like that, it don't be right.
So for the people who like tradition like myself, are you going to be trying this seafood dressing on Thanksgiving, or are you gonna stick to the original? And I'm gonna go ahead and start with KK because I see the way you shook your head. So which way you going?
I'm going original. Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I like my regular dressing. And I just feel like I feel like having that seafood taste would take me out of like my Thanksgiving mood, because in my head I'm like, I could have seafood whenever, but this Thanksgiving food, I can only have this once a year. And it's like, if you put seafood in my dressing, I don't know. I just like my regular. I feel like it would take away a little bit from my Thanksgiving mood, because I like my dressing with like my ham or my turkey. I don't like it with my crab legs or nothing. Like, I don't know.
I guess.
And the thing, it doesn't even taste like seafood. Like, it doesn't have like that seafood taste like a seafood boil would.
Yeah.
It still has that bready taste, but I don't know. It's just so good.
Yeah, think outside the box sometimes. Try something new, right?
I was like, I'm not eating that. That don't look right. Took a bite. I was like, ooh, child.
It was good.
And speaking of something new, Dede, what is something new that you recently tried on Thanksgiving over the course of the years?
Oh man, like I mentioned earlier, my great grandmother's chicken dumplings. Those things are so delicious. I cannot lie to you. Man, you remember on what was that, Friday After Next, when he said make you want to slap your mama or something? Oh man,
It must be that good.
yeah, it's really that good. I was like, I had to ask her, like, what did you do to these? Like, you put your elbow and everything. Come on. Good elbow grease.
And
Shoot.
Juice, what are some of your favorite Thanksgiving desserts?
Ooh. I got plenty. But the number one is it gotta be the sweet potato pie, because when you bite into that sweet potato pie, it got a taste to it. It got the texture.
Come on, let them know.
Yes.
That's the one.
And then my second one, I would say my mom's famous buttermilk pie.
Buttermilk pie.
What's that, Juice?
That sounds kind of good, to be honest.
It's good.
Sound like honey.
It
What do
do.
you like?
Yeah, you drizzle some honey on it.
No,
That'd be good.
Look at me, I got it.
but man, now it's time for us to start to eliminate some items. So on Thanksgiving, if you could only choose between banana pudding, peach cobbler, caramel cake, and sweet potato pie, which one's staying, which one going? Starting with you, light skin, aka Serenity.
Okay. So hold on. You said banana pudding, peach cobbler, pound cake, and what else?
I ain't say no pound cake. Potato pie.
Oh, okay. The one I can tell you that's not going anywhere is definitely going to be the banana pudding, and it's definitely going to be a sweet potato pie. Those are not being touched.
No.
Now the cake, the cake, I think we can go ahead and leave that at the other table.
Like the cake is, it could just, because there's so many different types of cake. Like it could be Sakatumi, German chocolate.
You said Sakatubi.
So
Yeah.
Sakatumi cake is
go ahead with the
bomb.
other cake because you know the way that peach cobbler and sweet potato pie has, especially when you put an ice cream scoop on the sweet potato pie.
Oh.
Now y'all
It's
talking.
over. It's over.
If you ask me, like, which one would I eliminate 4 years ago, I would have been like, you ain't touching sweet potato. Peach cobbler and and what's the other one? Banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
But now it's like, nah, y'all can go ahead and have them. Just give me the pie and the cake.
Ooh.
I don't like no banana
pudding is so good.
You're not about to throw out my.
Hold on, listen.
Uh.
I done had a bad experience with hot fruit. So every time I eat like them hot peas and them hot bananas, it just don't mix right with me no more. It don't.
It has to be made by the right person. The right person has to make it, I think.
All right.
She used to throw it down. Now she
Miss K, I know you had a question. Like, what's your thoughts? I saw your face over here switching up, but she was about to talk.
I have a question though.
Look, you know I stay with the expressions. I'm gonna let you go, Serenity. But I was gonna say, I never heard somebody say hot banana pudding. Like in my head, I was like, I never heard it hot. That don't make no sense.
It's normally like in the refrigerator, right?
Yeah, I know how you usually make it. You whip it up, you layer it real nice, and then you put it in that refrigerator so it can settle. That's
maybe it's because I was so fat, I just hurry up and got it. Maybe that's the reason.
And so it might even be because like it is hot. Like the pudding that is made from scratch is hot. It's some people who put them in the oven to kind of soften up the cookies quicker and then put it in the refrigerator. So like she said, she might have just been in a hurry when they said it wasn't ready. She was like, it is ready.
You gotta try that.
It is. It's settled. It's good. It ain't liquidy. I can scoop it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
You supposed to wait a good like 2 hours before you actually eat it.
Nah, if it actually lasts like to the next day, whoo, you're not touching that.
That's the best one.
When you let it sit to the next day, if there's even any left,
it's extra crunchy and crispy.
Yes.
Now
I
when
haven't had banana pudding in so long, I kind of forget what it tastes like.
But don't sleep. But when it comes to greens or cabbage, which one are we having on Thanksgiving? Juice. I'm gonna let you.
Greens, of
Well,
course.
you said that so fast.
Because first of all, who eats cabbage on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, who eats cabbage on Thanksgiving? I think greens is like
Cabbage.
it's greens.
Yeah, it's greens. It's green. You can't go wrong with greens. Like,
Let's not knock our cabbage.
Right.
Don't
Our
think
cabbage eaters.
you eat cabbage
So
on
some green hot sauce.
not Thanksgiving.
greens all day. Collard greens, cornbread, all kinds of stuff.
Miss Vicky eats greens. I mean cabbage.
No, we cannot do that. You do not eat cabbage on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to cornbread, do we like that jiffy or do we like
Oh,
hot water
oh,
cornbread?
that jiffy cornbread. Oh my
Look, he loves some food. You can tell the juice, man.
Foodie eater. Light
that
skin
cornbread gotta be right.
You said hot water cornbread.
hot water cornbread or jiffy.
If that cornbread
Hot
ain't
water
right, I'm
cornbread.
not gonna eat that.
When the right person make the hot water cornbread,
I never tried hot water cornbread. I know, right? I'm gonna have to try some.
the way that it just honestly like
bread. That's it.
Oh,
hot water cornbread.
does it taste different from regular cornbread, like regular Jiffy cornbread?
It do because you
Now-
don't make it with the Jiffy cornbread mix. You make it with cornmeal and a whole bunch
Oh,
of
okay.
I don't like my mom's cornbread though, because she put the corn inside the cornbread, and I don't like the fact that
I don't like
I
that.
don't
The
like
corn inside the
why can't it
cornbread.
just be cornbread? Like
Exactly.
What's this called?
Cornbread, literally cornbread.
Regular
cornbread.
Because hot water cornbread don't it's good, but it has to have enough sugar for me. Like it gotta be sweet. And
Yeah,
cornbread that I
Oh,
make it like
that sounds good.
it gotta be.
sugar and you put a whole bunch of butter. So by the time it hop out the oven, like the whole inside of it is just buttery. I don't like that dry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can put honey on it, drizzle that honey on it, you be straight.
Yeah, he's gonna teach you.
Teach me.
DJ Day, what
He
is
said
one
drizzle some
item on
honey.
Thanksgiving that people can't mess up?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question one more time?
On Thanksgiving, what's one item that people cannot mess up?
Well, like, you can't mess up the turkey, right? It's Thanksgiving. You cannot mess up the turkey. Bottom line.
I might just get away with the
You
turkey.
can't. Hey, you
You
can't
can't
mess up
burn
with
the
the macaroni.
turkey.
You can't mess up with the macaroni and cheese.
Hey, you can't mess up the macaroni.
But
And that's
macaroni
not-
and cheese, not everybody likes macaroni and cheese. You know, that's kind of optional. But I love macaroni and cheese. But
Optional macaroni and Tony. You got it.
I think one thing you can't mess up is yams. Like everybody should know how to cook.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yams are so good too.
I mix that thing sweet.
Cinnamon.
Okay. It's
Sweet yams. Oh.
Sweet candy yams.
Yes. Speaking of candy yams, do you guys put marshmallows on it?
No.
No.
Yes, of
Ew.
course. Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah.
You put marshmallows on it?
You gotta have the marshmallows on the yams.
Who put
That's
marshmallows?
nasty.
Yeah.
Like, who though? Like,
I can't bring the yams to the table.
See, you sleeping. You sleeping on the
Hey,
marshmallows.
you gotta make sure that yam is fully dipped with the
Look,
sauce.
you ready? What did he say?
Nah, y'all sleeping. I'm telling you. Hey.
So when it comes to dressing a stovetop, which one we having?
I mean,
Dressing.
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 Of course.
Y'all don't want no stovetop?
Dressing.
Top is
What
stuffed.
is stovetop? Is that like meatloafers or something?
That stove top is not gonna work.
That's that, you know,
You said meat lovers.
Meat lovers. Meatloaf.
they sell it at Walmart. Like it says stovetop dressing. It's made on the stove. They'll never gotta put it in.
It's
Okay.
it's the thing.
Right.
Okay, it's the thing that they have that the Caucasians usually have
Oh, okay. See,
at
that's
the
what I'm
dinner
not familiar.
table.
I
And
understand.
it's usually a
Yeah.
stuffed,
Yeah.
like, put it inside of a turkey. That's what that is.
Oh, okay. So it goes inside of the turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
Right,
breading
the truth.
that you put in the turkey.
What? That's something new to
Yeah,
me.
be eating healthy for you. Don't do it. I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
and it don't be having no flavor like that.
It really
Oh,
don't, because
yeah.
they just stuff it in there.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
have the flavor. You know, the flavor is what makes everything.
If you don't have the flavor, it's not gonna taste good.
I'm not even gonna lie. My house, because I know how to cook, but I don't know how to cook Thanksgiving food. So when I leave, I think I most likely will be eating that. I'm not gonna lie.
What? What is the stove?
I don't know how to make no dressing. Like my mom was trying to teach me, but I'm like, I don't know the steps. This is
You
hard.
gotta learn, cause that's royalty right there. That's special.
I
Need
think
it.
Yeah.
that's for our kids in the future because girl, you don't know how to cook no Thanksgiving food. I'm sorry, go ask your granny. My mama doesn't cook Thanksgiving food. My granny make all the food. So it's like when she leave, who finna be here to cook?
Yeah, you gotta get the recipe passed down. She gotta pass down the recipe.
Yeah.
That leads me to my next question. What age do you feel like grandparents and parents should start passing down the recipe to the kids to start practicing?
12.
That went to so since you don't know, you feel like they're gonna need to pass that down to you.
They gotta start young as possible.
Look, I needed it at 12 because I've been asking my grandma for years to write down her dressing, her turkey, her ham, all the food that she cooked, to write it down. She's like, I don't need to write it down. I don't do that. People are gonna steal it anyways. I'm like, no, lady, like you just write it down.
Yeah.
You come in here, you help me do it, and then that's how you're gonna learn. I'm like, but you know, I have selective memory. That's not gonna stick with me.
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
I definitely
Cooking is gone. I don't remember nothing.
Yeah, I definitely agree with her. I would basically say like probably 10 years old, 11, I think would be a good age. Other than that, that's my thought.
Okay, Juice. So since you said 10 or 8, are you cooking? Are you in the kitchen?
Well.
Down.
And if the mama gonna cook the food, it gotta be a duo. It gotta be like another special chef. So I'm gonna be cooking with my mom and make sure that turkey's right and everything. Make sure we have the flavor and the texture to it. So
Okay.
it's gonna be good.
Texture.
I'm not gonna tell y'all the secret Krabby Patty formula. I'm not gonna tell
Yeah,
y'all.
okay.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
But as we go ahead and wrap up this show, I have a couple more questions, but I need to know, do you guys like your food to touch or do you need separate plates?
Yeah.
Oh,
It has
no,
to
no, no,
touch.
no, no. Separate plates.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It depends on what's on the plate.
We want it all together, throw it all in one and just let's go to work.
Oh, that's
Y'all
nasty.
talking about that? Oh no, I want it together. My bad. I want it all together.
Yeah.
No, you gotta
straight to
have
For the
work.
greens, except for the
ham.
greens,
No.
it gotta be on a different plate. Hey, or
No, you gotta have separate plates, and you have to have your greens in a bowl. That's what the greens go.
Yeah,
The greens go in a bowl, and then
Mm.
you got your meat. You
The
got
macaroni
you
has
have
to
your
touch the
ham,
yams
the macaroni and
and
cheese,
the dressing.
and you got the yams and the cornbread on one plate. Then you got any of the other extra stuff on a second plate.
Like
Y'all don't
always,
know how to make plates.
All this extra
Nice.
fishing type stuff is too much. All you gotta do is have all your dry food on one plate and then your little wet food on another.
Yeah.
That's have all these three.
organization.
What's that old school saying? It all goes down the same. Hey.
No, but greens will soak up everything on the plate. That's why they're in a bowl.
Nah,
That's
I
why
like
greens go in a
everything to
bowl.
touch.
And
I
the
need
greens have the
everything
flavor to it.
to
okay.
That's nasty.
They do.
But
touch.
well, that's
It
all.
tastes nasty, but it's good. I'll tell you that. It's good though.
Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you all for tuning into the Teen Talk discussion. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Teen Talk Vegas 881.